And it's time for Meeting with the Mayors, a weekly segment that you will only see right here on CBS 47. I am joined by the mayor of Parlier, Alma Beltran. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you for having me here tonight.
Great to have you here for 2026. Can you believe it?
Oh, time's flying by.
I know.
Before we know it, it'll be the end of this year too.
I know.
It just flies so quick.
There's so much going on. Now, I know since the last time that we talked, there's been a lot of discussion also about the sports park. I know you were the no vote on that. Where are we standing on that?
We're still trying to figure out how we can continue with that project. Unfortunately, as I mentioned before, the 1.9 million was moved over to our general fund due to over expenditures from our police department. That was not the purpose of that. That was something that the last council had focused, and we worked really hard to get these funds, to get the grants, to get the ARPA funds, to be able to do an indoor-outdoor sports park that actually there's no other outdoor sports park in the area. So this would have been great for Parlier and the surrounding cities. But unfortunately, that did not happen, and the council decided to move those funds into the general fund. But with the other ARPA funds that were also allocated was to the downtown facade. And that one was completed, which is great. Now I know that a lot of the businesses are happy with the facade. It was a long process, but we did complete that project finally.
Yes, you're talking about there with the beautification, right?
Correct.
So how long has that been in the works, and what's different for people that drive downtown? We
have a complete new facade. We had a downtown that needed a lot of help from maybe even 40 years ago. There's been a lot of businesses that their buildings were falling apart, and unfortunately they don't have those resources to be able to maintain their building. They don't have the resources that they generate from the business as well. So thank goodness for the ARPA funds that was focused on community and business, that we were able to help them with that. Yeah, absolutely. I know that there has been a coalition we just saw yesterday with talking about Fresno County and focus on roads. Yes. With Measure C. What's your message to people at home? Because some people have felt like Measure C has maybe been spent not towards as much of the roads as it needs to be. I know you've talked about roads, infrastructure over even in Washington, D.C. Correct. And they are right. They were not focused on roads. There were majority of the funds were going to regional projects, which is 99, 180, 41. They were needed, and those projects were already completed. But now it's time to focus on local roads. We have 65% that goes to our local roads that will help the areas of our neighborhood that need a lot of work. Now, the other percentage for 5%, which is really 4% for the regional, because we already completed the other projects, so there's no other regional projects that are identified right now. So it only made sense to move those funds to local roads, because there is other funding sources out there in federal and state funds that can help with regional projects. People care about the roads. I'll tell you, it's one of the things that we hear the most about as we're out in the community is potholes and wanting to repave them. Yeah, they want their areas to be fixed, and regional projects would not cover that. And that's why you didn't see all those those roads being fixed, because those funds were not for local as much as they were for regional. So we changed it to making sure that it is focused on local roads and not so much on regional. Well, thank you so much, Mayor, for coming on the program. It goes by so fast. I feel like we could talk for forever. Oh, I know. There's so much to talk about. And for you at home, if you want to find out more about the segment, you can head over to our website, yourcentralvalley.com/meetingmayors.